A soldier of China's People Liberation Army was captured near the Demchok area of Ladakh on Monday after straying across the line of actual control, the Indian Army has said. The soldier has been identified as Wong Yalong and is being provided with required medical assistance including oxygen, food and warm clothes, it said. A PLA soldier identified as Corporal Wong Yalong was apprehended in the Demchok sector of eastern Ladakh on October 19 after he had strayed across the LAC, the army said in a statement, adding a request has also been received from the PLA about the whereabouts of the missing soldiers. As per the established protocols, he will be returned to China official at the Chushul Moldo meeting after completion of formalities, the statement added. The Calcutta High Court on Monday directed the West Bengal administration to declare all Durga Puja pandals in the state as no entry zones. The court said that not more than 25 puja organizers will be allowed inside pandals and that their names will have to be displayed on boards outside. While bigger pujas will have to restrict entry only 10 meters ahead of the pandals, smaller ones will have no entry zones from 5 meters. All puja committees will have to display no entry boards at the demarcated areas. The state government will have to file a compliance report of this order within 4 days of Lakshmi Puja. The order was passed by the Chief Justice Division Bench in response to a PIL filed casting apprehension about the COVID-19 situation in the state and the possible spread by lakhs of pandal hoppers during the 5 days of festivities starting this week. The Enforcement Directorate on Monday questioned former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah in connection with a money laundering probe in a case related to the alleged embezzlement of Jammu and Kashmir Cricket Association funds. Officials said that the National Conference President's statement will be recorded under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act as in the past. The ED case is based on an FIR filed by the CBI which booked former JKCA office bearers including General Secretary Mohammad Salim Khan and former Treasurer Ehsan Ahmad Mirza. The CBI later filed a charge sheet against Abdullah, Khan and Mirza as well as Mir Manzoor Ghazanfar, Bashir Ahmad Misgar, Gulzar Ahmad Beg, former accountant of JKCA, for the misappropriation of JKCA funds amounting to Rs 43.69 crores from the grants given by the Board of Control for Cricket in India to promote the sport in the state between 2002 and 2011. India on Monday announced that Australia will join the upcoming Malabar exercise, which effectively means that all the 4 member countries of the Quad or Quadrilateral Coalition will be participating in the mega drill. The US and Japan are the other 2 countries that participate in the annual exercise, which is likely to take place next month in the Bay of Bengal and the Arabian Sea. India's decision to heed Australia's request to be part of the mega naval drill comes in the midst of growing strain in ties with China over the border row in eastern Ladakh. China has been suspicious about the purpose of the Malabar exercise, as it feels that the annual war game is an effort to contain its influence in the Indo-Pacific region. The Malabar exercise started in 1992 as a bilateral drill between the Indian Navy and the US Navy in the Indian Ocean. Japan became a permanent participant in the exercise in the year 2015. As most of the world still struggles with the coronavirus pandemic, China is showing once again that a fast economic rebound is possible when the virus is brought firmly under control. The Chinese economy has surged 4.9% in the July to September quarter compared with the same months last year, the country's National Bureau of Statistics announced Monday. The robust performance brings China almost back up to the roughly 6% pace of growth that it was reporting before the pandemic. Many of the world's major economies have climbed quickly out of the depths of contraction last spring when shutdowns caused output to fall steeply. But China is the first to report growth that significantly surpasses where it was at this time last year. The United States and other nations are expected to report a third quarter surge as well, but they are still behind or just catching up to the pre-pandemic levels. China's lead could widen the further in the months to come. It has almost no local transmission of the virus now, while the United States and Europe face another accelerating wave of cases.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.